Before GJ's, I was living in Australia, came back for a job that I got here, and then I was living at home, back home with my mum after 30 odd years. I went through a number of iterations of trying to find the right property. I'd looked at a lot of places already built that had been established, and just with those I found they didn't have all the new things that are required, like the double glazing and all those sort of things that were going to make it easier for me to live in. And in the end, when I actually stepped through into the GJ's home, that was it. I just thought, this is where I want to be. It was the right decision to do. I was specifically looking for low maintenance, easy care. Internally, I wanted things that were going to make it easier for me as I got older, that I didn't want to be bending and stooping and all those sorts of things. So a lot of things in there were designed around that. It was straightforward. There were questions that I had that were answered. When I looked at the show home, I asked if there were modifications I could make. It was a straightforward, yes you can, or you can build from a plan that you've got, bring that in. I said, no, happy with this, but I just want to make a few changes here and there. Did all that, they answered all those questions, they advised if there were any extra costs that might have been associated with it. So everything was laid out up front, and I liked that. I modified the way the pantry worked, so I literally doubled the size of the pantry, and I could come straight in from my garage through the pantry into the kitchen without having the door going into the lounge room. What I wanted was polished concrete, but I didn't really know exactly what kind of polished concrete I wanted, so I was given options to go around and look at a number of floors around town that had different types. And I also met with a contractor who had that GJ's used, so that you could actually see the type of flooring and say, yeah, no, that's what I like, this is what I don't like. So that made that a lot easier. Having never built before, I found it quite easy. GJ's just kind of answered a lot of questions that I had. They were really helpful with anything I didn't understand. They were very professional, and they were looking after your best interests, I felt. I mean, I know they're a business, but I still felt at the end of the day, they were working for you. You didn't feel like you were having to push them every step of the way. It was quite emotional to actually think you'd managed to get something together and see it come to fruition so that it was actually yours. Getting that key to me was kind of finally saying I'd arrived back, I was home, and this is where I was going to stay. So yeah, it was a good feeling, and it was really nice to know that it was a team at GJ's that cared what happened. Everything inside that house and externally is working as it should do, and I'm absolutely loving it.